Hello, Teryn Meek here. I'm here to do a quick training video on host coaching. In my opinion, host coaching is the #1 thing you can do to help a party of yours. You want your host to be confident, comfortable, and knowledgeable during this party, especially if it's a basket party because you're non-existent. You're relying on your host to do your work for you. So of course you want her to know and do everything that you know and you do. You want her to be able to direct her guest, suggest things to her guest. You want her to be able to upsell for you. You want her to be able to suggest combine and saves. You want her to be knowledgeable of the host rewards. If she sees those host rewards, she'll see what it takes to get those host rewards that she wants. And more than likely, everybody wants the max host rewards, which makes a lot of your hosts aim for the max host rewards, which is a $500 or higher party. Excuse me. You also want to provide your host with an online link. Whether it be a home party, basket party, obviously a Facebook party would have an online link. Provide them with an online link. Even if it's not a Facebook party, they can put in their status that they're having a Cincy party. Here's the online link. Let me know if I can take any orders for you, etc., etc. It's the world we live. Everyone's on Facebook. Everyone's on social media. So that just makes the guest possibility even wider. Decide an invite plan. Again, whether it's a home party, Facebook party, bag party, decide how you want to invite guests. It can be a mailed postcard. It can be a Facebook invite. It can be text or email. It can be a phone call. Any of that works. Decide on a guest list. Work on that guest list with the host. That way you guys both know who and what to expect. You want to over-invite. Not everybody's going to show up. Not everybody's going to show up and buy. So it's always good to over-invite. If you have to invite for your guest, that's not always a bad thing. You can mail out postcards for her, then you know it got done. You want your host to make a wish list. Then your host will see how much they really want, and they will also know what it takes to get all their items for free and half price. Encourage them to collect outside orders. If you're doing a home party, it's always good to give your host the, I always do testers and order forms and a catalog. They can always collect orders from people who can't come, people they necessarily wouldn't invite but maybe work with. And then let her keep it for like maybe a week after the party and collect orders from people who were intending to come but didn't make it. Same with the Facebook party. You can set them up with testers and collect outside orders from that too, with people they're not necessarily Facebook friends with but maybe see at work. In the end, it's always good to educate your host on the join opportunity, especially with that party. You've kind of reeled them in to be a host. If they host, more than likely they love Cincy enough that they would probably think about selling it. So always offer the flip idea, which is where they could get paid off of their party, keep those guests, those would be their new customers, and they would get a paycheck off their party they just did. So always make them knowledgeable on the join opportunity in the end. And that's a little bit about it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm willing to answer anything. Bye.